clammy palms for all of them. It's now time to hear from three people who, between them, know how to conjure up the perfect performance. It's our Friday panel with the Good Witch, Alicia Dixon, musical wizard Daniel O'Donnell, and the rather tasty treat, John Partridge. Three beauties. First of all, Alicia, Halloween special last year was fantastic. Are you looking forward to it?
Last year's show was incredible. It was so much better than I thought it would be. Like, everything about it works. And I think this year, what I've heard is going to be even better.
There are some amazing surprises in store. I must keep my mouth shut. Daniel, who stood out for you in the competition so far?
You know, there's so many. Every week, you know, you think you have your favourite, and then the next week somebody else comes up. I mean, I think Jason is doing a great job. I love Russell.
Yes.
Because he just brings...
How can you not?
Yeah, how can you not love
face.
Russell?
They're all fantastic. I mean, I was sorry to see Rory go.
There were tears. There were a lot of tears from Rory as well last week. And John, we know, John, that you are a massive fan of
I'm an Uber fan.
No, and that is so gonna. You're just oozing it. How much are the Halloween props and costumes going to bring to the couple's performances tomorrow?
Well, I think props are great, but you can hide behind them. A long cape can cover up your footwork, but also they can be a hindrance because you have something else to think about other than your steps and your technique.
I wish I had props when we were doing it.
I do not have any. We didn't have any
props. But it looks fun.
Out there on your own. Oh, my goodness. Right, we're going to talk about Russell first because news just in. Russell's knee. He's hurt his knee, but his hurt knee has been to see a specialist. He's absolutely fine to dance tomorrow, everybody. Don't panic. And he's going for a minor procedure on Sunday. No, it's all going to be fine. He's going to be right as rain for next week's show. Thank goodness.
Thank God.
We can't lose Russell. He's dancing to Kylie Minogue this week. Little listen. Better the devil you know. Too good. Come on.
Come on, Russ.
And he is doing the samba. He really knows how to work a crowd, doesn't he, Daniel?
Yeah, absolutely. What about that shirt?
Quite special.
You know, the very minute you see him, you smile. He just has that something, and he takes off as if he knows where he's going, what he's doing, and he just oozes that appeal. Whatever it is that people need, he has it.
He has it.
Absolutely.
Looks like it really suits him.
Yeah. You sound surprised.
It's got that natural bounce action, which you were so good at.
Oh, goodness, not anymore. I need a hip replacement. John, can he bring it out in the samba?
Of course he can. He just makes you want to have a party and invite him over, doesn't it? He's just fantastic, you know, and that's what the samba is. It's a party, it's a feel-good dance, and he makes you want to get up there and do it with him.
I'm sure if you had a party, he would come over if you invited him. Anita and Robin are dancing the tango this week, and they're dancing to Cliff Richard, Devil Woman. Daniel O'Donnell, are you a close personal friend of Cliff Richard?
Yes, and I think Cliff would be delighted that they're using his song. And it's a fantastic song, and I think it's really going to suit Anita. Yeah, she's going to be a devil woman, I think.
Well, the thing is, John, a devil woman is quite far from Anita's personality, really, isn't it? How do you think she'll bring out that devilishness?
I mean, did you see her behind the Queen Vic?
Exactly.
Oh, yes.
She can be devilish.
Yes.
And I think from week to week, you've seen her. She's an actress. She always adopts a character, whether that's Hairspray, whether that's being Rita Hayworth or graceful in the walls. So she's going to come to this as an actress. I love her.
Yeah.
And Alicia, what are you thinking of her tango training? Any points for her?
Technically, I think Anita is very, very strong. And the thing is, so far we've only seen, like you say, the lovely side of her. But come on, what we saw in EastEnders, she was
Show
scary.
us the horns.
She can channel that spirit and put it into what she's already mastered there technique-wise. This could be a really strong week for her.
And she has improved week by week.
She has. Yeah. This is a very good point. Right, Nancy and Anton, Nanton, as I like to call them.
Nanton.
Dancing, yes, they should adopt that name. They're dancing the rumba, the dance of love, to Spooky by Dusty Springfield. Seems to be some kind of wooden box in the background here. Not so romantic.
No.
Yes,
who's emerging from
who's coming out of the box, or who's ending up in it at the end. John, Craig says she's got hidden talents. Are you a fan?
I think she has got hidden talents, because even last week, when you saw her draped at the beginning as the cape, she makes a really great line. Whenever she does leg extension, she points her toes, her knees are pulled up. There is something underneath the surface.
But Anton's got to stop dragging her around.
Give her some
And
time to breathe
what should he do instead? Let her
Let her dance.
That's what he
I think he
needs to
still
do.
thinks he's pulling Anne.
Maybe that's what it is.
Do you know what, though? That doesn't look... That actually looked OK.
It looks all
That's
right. They've
surprisingly
been bottom
good.
of the leaderboard every week. Daniel, do you think they can come out of
Well, maybe so. I mean, it has to get better.
it? Does.
It has to get better.
Oh, bless. Robbie and Ola are doing the Paso Doble to this music.
Oh, brilliant.
See,
One of my favourites.
He is the bad boy of the competition.
This should be his dance
This should be a good song for him, shouldn't it, John?
Yeah, I mean, it's a macho bravado. He's got all of that. He needs strength. He looks like he's got good upper body strength there. I think he's going to do really well this week. He's really improved, I think.
We
really.
saw him with his shirt off earlier as we were walking through costume, and I had
Always
to have
a
a
good
lie
thing.
down afterwards. Alicia, you've described him as one of the front runners of this competition. Are you liking the Paso Doble? You think he's going to be good at this one?
I think Robbie's a bit of a dark horse. You know, there's something endearing about him. You know, the first week, I've never seen him so petrified, and since then, he's like a new man. And last week was so impressive. Personality and abundance. If he can do that again, I think Robbie's just going to keep going from strength to strength.
Climbing.
Yeah.
Audley and Natalie are going to be doing the jive this week, and they're dancing to the Little Shop of Horrors. Lots of chat, John, about Audley's size, his height, his weight. Will the lightness of jive be something that will be quite tricky for him?
Well, he's a boxer by trade, so he's used to, like, you know, dancing around the ring. And plus, you know, jive's about elevation. He's got a whole chunk of thigh there to push him off the floor. So I think he might do OK.
Whole chunk of
A whole
thigh.
chunk of thigh.
What about the track, Daniel? Liking that for Halloween?
Yeah, I do. And I think, you know, I haven't seen him without a smile.
Oh.
He always has a smile.
Every
I know.
time, and it's fantastic. I mean, he just brings you into what he's doing. Every time I watch the show, he just comes out with that smile, and he hasn't lost it.
Do you know,
so
Daniel and
true.
John, they've always talked about your lovely eyes, and now I know what they mean. Talking of Audley, I'm so fickle. Talking of Audley, you've made quite an impression on him.
Have
you
I?
have. Yes, you have. He talks about you, Alicia, in training. Look at this.
No.
Yes, he does.
I can rap as well, you know, Alicia. You know I can rap. Maybe we should do an album, do a song, Alicia, me and you. MC Majestic on the mic, Audley Harrison, how you like. Round and around and around we go to the bass and the tempo. All the girls and all the boys, it's time to make some noise, because Audley Harrison's on the floor. I'm going to give it to you more. Yeah.
Oh, word!
Hey, yeah. Take his number.
Never thought I'd see rapping on Strictly
I
Come
know,
Dancing.
it's all going on.
That's a
AC/DC, we got rapping, a duet in the pipeline for the...
Who knows? Who knows?
Who knows? Jason and Christina are doing the quick step this week, and they're dancing to a great old classic, Bewitched. Now, you, John, you've performed in the West End like Jason. Do you think he can use his showmanship to get him back up the leaderboard last week?
Definitely, and I think he's going to be itching to get back up that leaderboard as well. But as you can see by this, you know, he's fleet of foot, he's light on his feet. That's what it requires. And obviously, he's a consummate showman. So, yeah, go, Jason.
Oh,
Come on.
thank you
Love
so
the show.
much. You have been an excellent Friday panel. Aren't they gorgeous? Let's hear it for John and Daniel and Alicia. Now, earlier in the show, we asked you which of our professional dancers was dancing in disguise. Here's the answer. Oh, it was our Brendan, looking gorgeous in a velour elephant suit. Alicia, did you recognise him? Could you tell that was him?
I could tell, yeah.
you could tell. it was
Could
him.
tell.
And John, what do you reckon for predictions? Who would you like to see win?
Oh, I'm going to say Harry.
Harry.
Yeah, Brendan,
okay,
off the
I'm
chunk of
writing that
that.
down.
Yeah.
I'll remind you, Daniel.
Oh, they're all fantastic, but I think Jason is really, really good.
Okay,
So
brilliant. I can't ask you, Alicia. You must remain impartial. Thanks to all our guests today. Don't forget, Strictly Come Dancing is on tomorrow at 6:30 on BBC One. We'll be back on Monday when we'll be joined by the fourth couple to leave the competition and plenty more haunting Halloween action. Have a wicked weekend. Good night. Thanks for watching.